No, I'm sorry because I had a class.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay, no
so
problem.
yeah. Okay, so I am going to share the screen now. Yeah. So we are now on Unit 17. So the Unit 17 is all about companies' performance. I hope you can see this one. Can you see it, you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay. Now, from the title of our lesson, Company's Performance, what do you think would be this one? Is this also related when we are going to say um, companies, let's say, for example, companies' services,
Yeah,
customer satisfaction? Is this also related to that?
yeah, I think so. I think it's relating to company activity.
Okay, so company activities that makes the company what?
Make the company um, more get more benefit.
Yes, okay. Because if they don't perform well, so what
Mhm.
happened to their company? So it will be for closure. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why in a business plan, we
Mhm.
do have the so-called part in the business plan wherein that you will going to include there how this company perform, right?
Yeah.
So you should have to brag that one because this is also one way of introducing and one way of marketing your
Mhm.
company, right? Like for
Yeah.
example, okay, we are awarded as the top most let's say for example perfor let's say for example your company oil gas company is awarded as the top most oil gas company in the whole world,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And that is based in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, although your main office is not in Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
So your main office is in
Just with just most of aspect we investigation in Vietnam.
okay, so
We have
maybe
some agent in other company. For example, in Russia, in Libya, Libya.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what where is the main company? That's
The head
in
office is in Vietnam.
okay. So you are in the head office.
Yeah.
And there are just only branches in Russia, in Libya. So that
Yeah.
would be that, like that. Okay. So that means you are in the main office, and then the main office in Vietnam was awarded to be the most let's say for example, the most valuable, the most the most uh, or the top rating company in the
Mm-hmm.
whole country, not only in Vietnam but the whole world. And
Mm-hmm.
that one, if you are going to include that one in the performance,
Mm-hmm.
in the company's performance, that would be a very good marketing strategy. Then a lot of people will know that one, post that one in the social media so that people, customers will be going to know that, and then they will going to become a customer, right?
Yes, yes, we put all information about our company into our into company profile.
Yes. So you put that one in your company's profile, and therefore, if a customer will going to browse that one, oh wow. So your company is awarded to be the top, that the top one maybe in the
Yeah.
whole universe in the whole world.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so that would be good. Next, so what are the things that we should have to understand in this particular lesson? You, of course, again, we have vocabulary before reading. We
Yeah.
are going to read about the company performance in a socially responsible world. Now, when we are talking about socially responsible world, what do you think would be is that one?
I think a company, X company need to have services
Yeah.
to yes to develop the social of country
Yes.
that's the company located.
Very good. Okay, that would be correct. Okay, not just only making money. Okay, because most of the company, uh, company, we have to consider this one, and we need to, of course, that's the reality of life. Every company wanted to have a lot of money, but
Mhm.
remember, as a company, the you have also the responsibility to be in a socially responsible world. You need also to what? To look at the people around you.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So that you can be able to think of something that you can be able to help the
Hmm.
people. Okay? So that
Yeah.
is socially responsible world. And for the expression, talking about a company's performance, and for the discussion, talk about how well your company is performing.
Yeah.
Okay, you? Now
Yeah.
we have here a video. So I am going to present to you. It's all about Airlines commercial.
Hmm.
Okay? And
Yeah.
after that one, we are going to answer the question, what do you know about Vietnam Airlines and why are they so well known? Okay. So just for a while. Okay, where is it? It's here. Just for a moment, Hugh. I am
Yeah.
preparing for the video. Oops, I don't know. Oops. Wait, wait, wait. I don't know how to. Oh, just for a mile. Okay, it's here. Okay, I hope you can see this. Can you see
Yeah.
it, you? Yeah,
I can.
okay. So let's try to play this and watch this video. It's all about Vietnam Airlines.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to cut this. Do you know
Yeah.
this airline?
Yeah. 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 This is
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Is this
Vietnam. It
yeah,
is.
is this well known?
Yeah, in Vietnam. Just
Yeah,
in
what
Vietnam.
what do you think is this airline? It's Vietnam
Um,
Airlines?
just Vietnam Airlines.
Ah, Vietnam
Yeah.
Airlines.
Normally we have business. I go by Vietnam
Vietnam
Airlines.
Airlines. Yeah, okay. Actually, here in the Philippines, the counterpart of that would be the Philippine Airlines.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have Philippine Airlines also. Okay, let's continue. Vietnam Airlines. What a beautiful place, right? Just like
Yes, because
just like a floating cloud. Very friendly, very friendly. It's a big airline, right?
Yeah, I think it's just in Vietnam. It is
Yeah.
similar with Thailand.
Yes. Oh, there's a wine. They're all offering wine there.
Yeah,
That's nice. And food too.
yeah.
Wow.
Is Pho Vietnam. Vietnam Pho. Do you know Pho?
Again?
Do you know Pho? This is a kind of food, famous food in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
It's
So,
noodle. Pho.
yeah, it's
Pho.
an made from noodles, right?
Yes, yes, it's
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that. I
yeah,
wasn't able to taste that. Okay. But we don't know. One of these days, maybe I can visit Vietnam and I can taste that. What's the name?
yeah. If you go to Vietnam, you need to try the pho.
What's a firm?
If you go to Vietnam, I think you need to try pho.
Yeah, that's
Try pho.
the
Yeah.
that
Try
is
eat pho. Yeah,
yeah. Can you type that one? How do you spell that? Fur?
yeah. Pho. PSO.
Ah, PSO.
Yes, PHO.
PHO. So
Yeah,
for.
pho.
Okay. It's just like it sounds like tofu, something like that, right?
We call it the eat pho.
Ah, okay. So something like PHO, so that would be pho, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh. So that would be the famous cuisine in Vietnam.
yeah, yeah. You
And it's made of noodles with
yeah, yeah.
meat.
I go to some city in foreigner is all that city have for restaurant.
Oh, really? Ah, okay. So
Is
maybe here in the Philippines also we do have that, right?
I think have in your capital.
Yeah, yeah, maybe we have that one. Okay. Anyway, I know that already. So one of these days, if I can visit a big restaurant, I have to
Yeah,
ask that because we have also here Vietnamese restaurant here in the Philippines. We have.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but somewhere in far from our place, not here in our
Yeah.
place. Yeah,
You go to Vietnamese
in the
restaurant.
capital
So cheap.
city. Yeah, in the capital city in my place. And it's going to be 3 hours ride from my place. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
continue. Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
far because
Okay.
you are going to ride the bus in going to the capital city. Okay, let's
Yeah.
continue you. Wow, very nice. Oh, you can sleep. So that would be the so-called actually there would be the so-called business class and
Yeah.
economy
Yeah.
class, right? So maybe
Yeah.
this one is a business class.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can sleep, right?
If you will go long flight, you
Yes.
can sleep there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so sorry. So we have to stop that now. Okay, let's go back in here. Can you see the presentation you? No?
No.
No, okay. I have to stop that one now. I have to share. Okay. Okay, so it's there.
Okay.
So, what do you know about Vietnam Airlines and why are they so well known? So, you answered that one a while ago. You said that you had able to fly using the Vietnam Airlines most of the time. Is
Yeah.
Vietnam Airlines just only somewhere part in Vietnam
Yes.
or it's international? It's
No.
international flight.
Yeah. Vietnam Airlines have some flight to almost almost of country in the world,
Ah,
but the
really?
Vietnam Airlines is the Vietnam brand.
Yeah, actually. So the
Yeah,
counterpart is like here in the Philippines, Philippine Airlines.
yeah, yeah. Same
Okay.
with
Yeah.
Philippines.
And this airlines would be the oldest airlines in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Ah,
In Vietnam, we have the three or four airline
airlines.
brand. Yeah, Vietnam
Okay.
Airlines is the biggest brand.
Is the
Brand.
biggest and
Yeah,
the best when it comes
yeah,
to accommodations, right?
yeah. Vietnam Airlines is
Okay.
the four star airline.
Ah, what about the worst airline? Have you experienced worst airline?
Worst,
Yeah, worst. That
worst airline.
means
Yeah, yes. We have the airline cheap airline.
yeah, okay.
Like the time is delay more
Correct.
again and again.
So
Yeah,
there would be delays, a lot of delays. And
yeah,
aside from delays, of course, it's just only a small airline, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And,
I happened to ride in a small airline, and then when we were there on top already, as if the plane is shaking too much. So
really?
shaking too much, yeah. Because during that time, during my flight, the weather condition is not good. Okay, so
Mhm,
there will be a lot of clouds. It's
mhm,
cloudy, so therefore the airplane also keeps on moving like this.
mhm,
Okay, and it's going to be scary thing because if you experience something like that, so you will be scared, right? But when I experienced going to Malaysia, so that was the first time that I went to Malaysia, and actually we ride in a Philippine Airlines. That's the best airline here in the Philippines. Even the the weather condition is not good, but you cannot feel that the plane is shaking.
mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
when I compared the two airlines, maybe it's because the other one is cheap and the
yeah,
other one is
yeah,
expensive, right?
yeah, yeah.
And the other one is small and the other one is big. So if you are going to ride in a big airplane, you cannot feel the turbulence, right? So
Yeah,
we call that
yeah.
one as a turbulence. And then if you can ride in a small airplane, you can be able to feel that, right? Right. So maybe that would be the differences between the two. So why is it Vietnam Airlines become so famous or well known?
I think because they have the services good,
The
good
good,
services.
yeah. Okay. See? So that means that is what we call performance.
Yeah.
Right? So they maintain their performance.
Yeah.
Okay? So they don't want their performance to be like for example something like not interesting. Okay? When we look at the video, we have seen also the best services, quality services they're offering.
Because you see in the video, it is the business class.
Correct. But what
Yeah,
about in the economy class?
yeah. It is the economic class is the same with the other
Ah,
airline.
really?
Yeah,
Okay. But of course, we of course that's economy because you are paying only cheap, right? Compared to
yeah,
the business class. Of course,
yeah,
if they will not going to what is one to make their services good in the
yeah,
economy class, so people will not going to fly again with your airlines, right?
yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. So we are going to study different vocabulary in here, different words like reputation. Okay,
Mhm.
can you say this on you? Reputation.
Reputation,
Yes. So
reputation, yeah,
reputation.
reputation.
Yes. So if you're talking about reputation, it's part also of the company's performance. If your
Yeah.
reputation is good from the start, so that will be maintained good. Because if the company committed any mistakes only once,
Mhm.
that can affect their
Yeah.
reputation. Okay?
Mhm.
Because sometimes people also are of course they are very judgmental. Why?
Mhm.
Because companies actually is not perfect, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes
Yeah.
company may of course may get some what is one frustrations,
Mhm.
right? Sometimes they're not okay, but
Yeah.
sometimes they actually the most important thing is for as long as they are trying their best to be okay, so
Mhm.
that would be good, right?
Mhm.
Rather than the company that are not doing something to make their reputation okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So that is reputation. Next, we have the so-called
Diversity.
diversity. So when we are talking about diversity, what do you think would be this one?
Diversity. That mean have. That mean the company have various.
Yes,
Yeah.
various or various.
Yeah.
Very good. That would be correct. So from the word itself, various, that means they have different, a lot of styles. Okay. Let's say, for example, look at this. Okay. Is
Yeah.
this a Thai national costume?
Mhm.
Is this a Thai national costume or
No.
not? Ah, okay.
No, I think it's not.
Yeah, okay. But of course, so if you're talking about diversity, there would be a lot of styles, okay? It's
Uh,
stylish. You can use maybe a lot of programs, okay? A
mhm.
lot of services. So
This is.
varied services, not just only one, but of course, you keep on improving a lot, okay?
Yeah.
So that
Mhm.
is diversity. Next. The next one is
Workforce.
workforce. Okay, so if you're talking about workforce, that includes the employees, right?
Employees. Yeah.
Yeah, so not only the employees, but of course the of course the staff. Okay, all the staffs, including your boss. So all of
Mhm.
that work hand in hand in order to create a very good workforce. Okay, without an employee, there would be no workforce. So
Mhm.
without an employee, company will not going to what?
Um, who's
Will not
the.
going to exist, right? Okay, because who's going to work for the manager? No
Mhm.
one works for the manager if we don't have an employee, right?
Yeah.
That's why it should be very important to say thank you, even just to the very lower rank in the
Yeah.
company. You should have to thank that. Like, for example, the janitor, the janitress, thank them because without the janitress, the
Mhm.
company will not be cleaned, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you should have to thank them also. Okay, so that would be workforce. Next, we have also,
Minority.
yes, minority. So we are talking about minority. What does it mean?
Does this mean just one person idea, for example? Um, that mean a little person.
Yes, okay. Actually, if you're talking about minority, that means it should be agreed upon by all. Okay,
Yeah.
so minority agreed with one idea only. Although you shared ideas, but there would be one idea that you should have to follow. So that
Yeah.
would be minorities. Okay. Next,
Let's
we
say
have also
50%.
yes, like.
less than 50%.
Okay, so less than 50%. So if less than 50%, what happened?
That's been, for example, a decision agreed by less than this
50%.
50% is the
Yeah. So that would
that's
not be agreed upon, right?
uh, is the do not approve.
Correct. Because that is less than 50% because half of that, half of 100 is 50. So if it is 50 and above, okay, you may approve that one and that would become minority. Okay?
Yeah,
That means uh of course the members of the group approves 50% and above.
yeah.
Okay, next. We have also
Stock market.
stock market. Okay, so when we are talking about stock market, what do you think would be that?
Stock market uh, is market in use technology. You can buy you
Yeah,
can buy
buy, exchange, diba? All right.
exchange.
So you can exchange, you can buy, okay? You can also you can also what
You
is
can
one?
also keep it and get money each year.
Yeah, actually, it can be a business because if you are going to join in a stock market and then you are going to finance for the stock market, of course, your money will going to keep on
Yeah,
going
yeah.
up, right? Okay, so it's going to be a business also. Okay, next we have also the so-called
Performance.
performance. So that will be the final one. That would be the performance. Of course, again, because we already studied all about how to report graphs and charts, so we can be able to what? To understand that the performance of every company keeps on rising up or keeps on
Yeah,
increasing if there would be an rising graph or line, right? Every year. So you may also say that the performance of that certain company is going down if you can see a falling line also. Okay?
yeah.
Okay. So what are the different words or phrases that we just have learned? It's all about
Reputation, uh, diversity,
yes,
workforce,
yes,
minority,
yes,
stock market,
yes, and
performance, performance.
performance. Okay. So that would be our words. Okay, next. Reading. So company performance in a socially responsible world. Okay. Now look at the picture you. What do you think? What can you say about the picture?
This is the runner, running man,
Okay.
uh,
Actually, they are participating in a
marathon. Yeah, this marathon.
marathon. Yeah, marathon. Okay. So marathon is somehow not, you are not running. Okay. You are just walking,
Yeah,
walking with running. So that is
yeah.
marathon, right?
Because, long distance.
Yes, it's a long distance. And actually this marathon is also famous in the world because a
Yeah,
lot of a lot of company is participating in the marathon, right?
yeah, yeah. It's
So what do you think would be the purpose of having a marathon walk?
I think it's the will increase the health.
Yes, and there would be like you are maybe what is one emphasizing something like awareness campaign.
Yeah,
Like this one, look at this one. He's wearing a t-shirt. Actually, you have a uniform for that, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so using a marathon, you can put the name of your company. Okay,
Mm,
and that is one of your responsibility in a socially responsible world.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because there would be payment for this. So if you are going to join in a marathon race, you will
Yeah.
going to pay. So
Yeah.
the proceeds of that will be donated to some charities, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that means you now helped. Okay, you can be able to help socially. So you
Yeah.
will become a company that is performing well in a
Yeah.
socially responsible world. Okay, you? So
Yeah.
we are going to end up our lesson with this one, and we are
Okay.
going to continue discussing this one by tomorrow. Okay, do you
Okay.
have questions, you?
Yes. No more.
No more. Okay, so have a good night. Thank you so much
That's
for your
it.
time. See you
Bye.
again. Bye bye.